by name identified each one of you to come. Wow. So this was not, if I'm texting you and following up, it's important. So he followed up with me even to make sure that everybody got the message. So if you're here, this is really important, and I thank you for taking the time and making the energy to come here because it means a lot to him. I think it means a lot to us. Wanted to take a quick minute. I think my brothers and I have a few quick words to say, and then before maybe open, depending on if anyone else has anything to say. But I did want to take a minute to say that I'm very proud to call you my dad. Be close to you. You're my favorite dad. You're an amazing individual, and one that I've always looked up to. And
hey, come here, buddy.
One that has taught me a lot of things. Things that I don't think every father teaches their daughter. I will say, just to kind of set the tone a little bit, I have to say, Dad's taught me everything from how to skin a fox that we found on the side of the road. Whoa.
He was improvising. He didn't know what he was doing.
And keep the eyeballs, because he has a
And keeping
flavor
the
to
eyeballs right, I skinned it. We did the whole process. I think Adam was there for that one. Everything to how to fix my car. Everything to also how to teach myself. And I think that's one of the major lessons that I had taken away from Dad. He was very independent and very self-propelling, and that's something that I always hoped to emulate as best I can. Well, so with that, the next brother in line.
I'm gonna
Cameron first.
Well, I say they broke the mold when they made it. Yeah. I think we can concur on that. They broke the mold with that one. He's a self-made man, and he's taught us all independence. The author of 2 albums in his lifetime, and also probably about 18 books now. 19. The second copy of the 3rd rendition of whatever book you're on right now. Yeah. Well, he's a creative.
Doctrine of the Cross.
Don't get him started. Who knows? But yeah, he's an independent man, and like I said, they broke the mold with him. He's recognizable by everybody who meets him. He always makes an impression, and whether it's he makes an impression. That's one thing, and that's I guess what I'll close on is he's genuine, and he's always going to be himself, and he's you can always count on him to be him.
Here, here. I'm proud to call you my son too.
People already voted.
So, mine's not going to be as long. There are a couple things, though, as far as Dad goes, I think Cameron said it, though, he's always made an impression on everybody. He's got one of the biggest personalities of anybody that I've ever seen. As far as being honest, that's one thing I've never had any concern whether what Dad says and what Dad does are any different. That's oddly, that's never even crossed my mind. So that's a fantastic thing to talk about anybody. But particularly, the independence thing. I guess there's a theme there. I've grown up seeing Dad do all these different things that he's been into, whether it's writing a book, writing an album, or even if it's skiing. He throws everything into it. I mean, heck, I remember being, 12 years old, going down Breckenridge, Colorado, and Dad fell and almost did a Sonny Bono on a tree.
Yeah,
and hit it, scalped himself. Yeah, scalped himself. And, I'm like 11 years old, and I said, oh my gosh, Dad, you got blood coming down your face and everything. He takes his toboggan, wipes it off, puts it back on, and says, you know what, we came out here to ski. So we finished the day. It didn't work out so well later on because the dried to his hat. And so then he had to remove the hat. No, it didn't work out so well.
Was a surgery.
But one of the things that I will say though, to take all that, he's always been passionate about the things that he does. And I have learned that, and I think there's a certain amount of happiness in life with doing the things that make you happy, not doing the things that make other people happy, and really just put yourself into it. There's gratification there, and I think that's one of the biggest things that I've taken from Dad, yeah. That's it. Don't know how to close. So.
So last comment, unless anyone has anything else, I will say this. 80 years old, and if you look around the room, everyone is represented. Every decade, color, gender, Dad doesn't distinguish. And something that I've always thought, especially as we've started putting some of these pictures together, what was really interesting to me is that through the years, he's really embraced every decade, right? He still seems like he's 20 in his mind, his actions.
He still acts like he's 20. Thank damn goodness, KW.
And another thing, I always took that to heart and said, that's something that at least I can learn from, and it makes me want to live in the now, live for today, because you don't know when you're going to have tomorrow, and that's what I'm grateful for and thankful for. And with that, cheers to my dad. Cheers. And all